What is up, everybody, and welcome back to a new video. For today's video we have Rengar in the jungle, and this was an exciting match overall. It was a lot of fun, and just like you can see by the title, we managed to steal the Baron Nashor, but was it enough to win the game? Just stay tuned and let's find out. So right here, we farm up to get level 5, we pop ultimate, and we managed to pick up Lee Sin. But they did manage to get a kill on Galio. So it was a good 1-for-1 trade. But for Rengar in the jungle, there's really nothing new really. I mean, you can play around with the build still a little bit. But overall, I think the build that right here I run in this game in particular, it is a very solid build, as right here we managed to pick up another kill on Lee Sin. But as you can see, Kaale and Aurelia just do too much damage, as Aurelia manages to pick up a double kill. And right here, Darius did rotate a little bit because the Ocean Drake is up, but we're going to show you his part, how he presses his first ability, flashes it, dunks on them, and he manages to pick up a double kill. So even though he rotated a little bit slow, he managed to pick up a double kill and a shutdown on Aurelia, as right here, Lee Sin is here, so we pop ultimate, jumps on us, but he kicks us away. And I flash root him just because fuck Lee Sin. I'm pretty sure I didn't have to do that, but the moment I was like, Lee Sin, huh? Come here, boy. Yes, if you haven't noticed yet, I hate Lee Sin on a personal level. I just don't like the character, I think he's definitely the best jungle legend in the game, hands down. I think he's definitely, in pro competition, whether you watch the C competition or the Origin series, Lee Sin was almost played every other game, if not every game, every other game in the pro community. So he's definitely beloved, and he is a great jungle, probably the best jungle pick in the entire game. As right here we reset and we manage to catch Aurelia. She doesn't seem to have the flashes, so we managed to pick up another kill on Aurelia. But we're super low, and right here I was thinking about backporting, but check this out. Just it scrapes Rengar's hair right there. And right here the Rift Herald is up, as Kaale manages to pick off Braum. So right here, I think the enemy team, after they picked up Braum, they immediately tried to go for the Rift Herald. I mean, they forced the Rift Herald, and throughout this entire fight, I was kind of like skeptical. I was like, okay, maybe we shouldn't do this because it's the Rift Herald. But as you can see, Darius just goes right in, and I mean, he just gets blasted, and then Galio initiates and then right here, I just played it so poorly. What happened was there was so many people, and I wanted to lock on. I think it's lock on to Lee Sin, I think, or it was a Kaale. But the lock on went on to somebody else, and she just was out of my reach. So that's what happened. I was just caught in the battle, and I was like, man, I did manage to pick up a kill, but I definitely could have played that much better. As right here, the River Scuttle is up, but I mean, I was just making mistakes after that play. Lee Sin manages to steal it. And overall, right here with the Infernal Drake up, our team was just not really in good positioning. All their 5 players were here. As you can see, Darius was not with us, and just look at the positioning of where we are. It was just... So I just popped I think I have my ultimate. I pop my ultimate, and I try to steal it. So I jump in, but I don't manage to get it, which really sucks. But overall, just positioning wise, when the team is like that, or when you don't have all players, it makes it a bit difficult in those situations. As you can see, the Darius, he wasn't with us, as Aurelia picks up a triple kill. And look at this damage by Kaale, man, insane. I think this game was still after her nerf as well to the early game, but overall, like I think I mentioned, you know, Akali now is in a state, I think the legend is in a state of like, you have to really like her and be really, really good at her. And she's still strong, you know. But I don't think, like before, I don't think you could cheese her anymore, you know. Now you really have to understand her and must have had to play her a lot. As right here we pop our ultimate, we jump in on Seraphine, we root her, and then because of our root, our team does manage to pick her off. So a clutch root right there. Our roots are coming in a little bit clutch. Not really, but you know, they come in handy sometimes. As right here, the Cloud Dragon is up. And again, you know, positioning wise, if you look at us right on the map, it's just 3-4 players of theirs already in there. And we're still scrambling to come in. So again, I pop my ultimate, I try to steal it, I jump in, we don't manage to get it. But the team fight does go our way. And here, right here, I make a mistake again. I try to go for a Kaale when really I shouldn't have. As right here, I just flash over the wall. We managed to secure some more kills. As Galio picks up a quadra kill, managed to ace them. So job well done by Galio right there and the team overall. Even when we were late, we didn't manage to secure the dragon, but we did manage to get up some kills. And I think it's mainly because of they didn't necessarily have a tank on their team. You know, we had Braum, who can take, you know, can be the frontliner and take as much damage as he wants. So I think that's kind of why in team fights we have a little bit of an advantage. And right here, this is where, you know, the gameplay gets a little bit juicy. And I made so many mistakes in here. So right here, I go for Lee Sin. I managed to pop his Guardians. And because it's Lee Sin, I'm like, I want to fucking kill him. But as you can see, he dashes away. And then I'm trying to go and look how many, you know, I get stunned. My Guardian's Angel gets popped. And then Jinx is just in the front line. I mean, the back of the line, you know, full health. And look at her. You know, she's just shooting. And she picks up another kill on Galio. Oh, not yet. Aurelia managed to pick up Galio. And I was like, you know, overall, I just tunnel vision Lee Sin because Lee Sin. And then, you know, he just dashes out with his second ability, but poorly played by myself. As right here, they are definitely going for Baron. I do have my ultimate, so I pop my ultimate. And right here, I don't notice its health, but I'm just saying to myself, okay, just jump in. Lee Sin kicks us out. But my flash does come up, so right here I'm like, okay, I gotta do this. So I flash in and we managed to steal it. That entire time, I did not have vision of it, so I popped my ultimate, but I saw they were kind of low, so I was like, okay, I jump in. Lee Sin kicked me out, and my flash, I looked at it, and it was coming up in like 3 seconds, so I was just waiting. So I flash in, and I managed to steal the Baron. And thankfully, Darius and Tristana did respawn, so 2 of our teammates managed to get the Baron buff, which was like sick at the moment. At the moment, I was like, nice. But still, you know, you don't know if we can win the game as the Elder Dragon is spawning up in about 2 minutes. So, I mean, right here, 15 seconds, so we do respawn. And overall, you know, the game was really close. Like, none of us were super hard carrying on our team or the enemy's team. But right here, as you can see, positioning wise for the Elder Dragon, we did a much better job. So the whole team was here. Braum was here. As you can see, he's doing a good job of keeping them out. And Aurelia is not with them. So Lee Sin right here is trying to steal Seraphine ultimates. But because there's so many people there, we do manage to secure it. And our root right here, we root Akali. And then I'm just looking, see if we can get somebody, jump on Kaale. Tristana picks up a double kill. Darius gets a kill right there on Aurelia. And we pick up the kill on Jinx. And right here, we just managed to ace it and win. Like, I guess the Baron buff, like, right there just came in handy, you know, especially on Tristana, on AD carry. It's pretty much in the late game. So Tristana, she just stayed back and did a great job of peeling the enemies off. And like I said, you know, I think because we had Braum and Darius, like two bruisers, you know, tanky, they managed to just initiate and pick it, create so much, take so much damage that myself and Tristana, we managed just to lay back and finish off anybody we could, and we managed to win the game. Overall, that was a fun, epic game. As you can see, nobody was really hard carrying, both teams at 25 kills each. I hope you guys enjoyed.